On deck today, a rematch of the Big Ten championship game. Penn State and Oregon when the Ducks prevailed. An emerging rivalry in this new-look Big Ten conference. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Looking for some space. It's Singleton. Gets the first and still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll ride the back again here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the mark.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. And the defense wraps him up.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Bringing pressure. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ducks. He's going to score. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Turn starts inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. We start at the 28. On the ground, it's Singleton. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Allen. Grab down the middle, it's Pena. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. A sure hand. It's Ross. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Try and muscle for the first down. Past the 30. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here. Handoff from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. Bootleg looking to throw. On the move now. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Allen. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the game's still tied here in the first quarter.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's...
Now here he goes. First down, looking for more now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Good throw, catch made. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Looking to throw yet again. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
1st and goal, handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The receiver grabs it. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Moore. Back-to-back deep shots. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the Ducks will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Heading left after the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Third down, out of the shotgun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled, but first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Now here's the toss play. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be...
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Moore. With the catch, it's Whittington. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down. Great job by the D.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. They can't stop him. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw it again. This time a completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
The Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
on the ground on 1st and goal. Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chip in away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it falls incomplete for just 6 seconds remaining to play.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. As the first down is still going. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. first down. On the run here, lets it go. Quick completion to the tight end.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Oh, what a grab! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover for those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Moore. That's reeled in. It's Hughes. Physical run earns the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the ball is picked off.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Same tailback, another carry. Picks up the first, looking for more. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Penn State.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's Stewart. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it second down. To the air. It's Moore. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fires it down the right side. That is broken up and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation. They've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. With the catch, it's Moore. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw here. That's reeled in. It's Whittington. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, anytime you see a defense sit back and cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They'll run it to the left. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff in a single back formation. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense.
He's in the clear. He's got the 1st and still going. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
7th play of the drive coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Here he goes. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach 4th quarter offense all year long and the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Nittany Lions will line up here on 1st down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
Chris, this is situational football. And this is really where the great coaches separate themselves because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and prep.
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Contact as he threw it.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. Makes a quick grab. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Finds his man, has the first down. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And the Ducks pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand, you got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Working clock with the ground game. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes a handoff. Has the first down and more. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
This is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They'll hand it off. Makes the defender miss. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.